people, and we are at episode 26, and we're at nearly 9 billion RF. So, I'm not sure if I've really done very much between this episode and the last one. Haven't really been able to play very much, considering various factors and whatnot. And, as you can see, our little reactor does need a fair amount of fuel to run. And I think, stop, reset, config. Yeah, I pulled out all the uranium and whatnot from around here, so we're going to pick you up. And this is only a temporary measure. I need to make an actual system for getting the good shit that we need, which I have a plan for. It's just kind of involved. But I'll just plonk it on top of this tree. It doesn't really matter. I am going to get a laser drill from Mine Factory Reloaded. Since we have a lot of power, it's pretty easy to make itself. The problem is the pre-chargers. They require pink slime, which, it's not the grinder that does it. It is the slaughterhouse, which you can, Charmo Slaughter. I just like the name of that. But no, the slaughterhouse here, it kills animals and whatnot, and has a chance of giving you pink slime, as well as, meat things. So, basically, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to, I'm going to dig this out, considering it's just kind of sitting here and bugging the shit out of me. But, that's basically what we're likely going to be doing for most of this episode, is setting all that up, so we can get our laser drill and our pre-chargers and all our other good things. So we can get, the uranium and all the other fun stuff we need. Boink. There we go. That's the magnetite. How are you doing? You still got 800 blocks to mine, so I'm going to mark you here. Let's add a waypoint. Digiminer, so I know where he is. Because I'm a forgetful person sometimes. And just, completely lose where the hell I've been. But anywho, the main thing is laser drill. Now then, the laser drill from Mine Factory Reloaded does a couple of things. Chief among them, obviously it mines out ores. That's basically the long and short of it. It mines out ores. But the way in which it mines out ores is quite useful and or unique, in that basically you just build or you dig a hole a bit down to bedrock, or the void if you're in like a void age, if you've got Mistcraft or something, and then you shunt it power and it gives you ores. It doesn't like take them out of the world or anything, it just kind of, grabs them, I don't know, out of its ass or whatever. All I know is that it works. That's really all that matters, is that it friggin' works. Which it does, it works very well. But there is one minor issue with that. And that is, once I grab all the uranium in here, pardon me, to refill this thing, is that it will grab pretty much anything in the ore dictionary. As you might guess, that's not exactly what we want. What we want, ideally, is for it to only grab a certain couple of things. Mostly yellorite and or uranium. Now then, how are we going to do that? Well, laser drill foci of the varying colors. Now, yellow, I believe you can use ceramic dyes. No idea what that's all about, but whatever. Yeah. Anywho, you basically use one of these colors to target various colored ores. I'm not exactly sure, because I think it might actually be a little bit derpy with how it works with regards to yellorite. I think at one time it was queued to like green or something instead of yellow. So I'm going to go check that and prepare a few things, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, so it actually is a yellow focus we need for yellorite, which is good. Makes things a hell of a lot simpler. So let me recharge my shit here. Now then, the main problem with the laser drill, other than, you know, needing the prechargers and the, the things there, is that it does require a lot of power. We're talking 5,000 RF a tick, which, honestly, in the grand scheme of things with our little power generation system, isn't really all that much, thankfully. But see, that's because we bothered to prepare, which is a good thing. Preparing is good. Preparing is definitely good. But on the downside, it also means that we're going to need a lot of crap to get this working. I'm actually going to perform something of an experiment. So here I need glass of some sort. Got hardened glass. Got 8 fused quartz. Yeah, that should be enough. How much indarium have I got? More than enough. Excellent. So I should then be able to make 2 tesseract frames. And then we need to fill them with a bucket of resonant ender each. Thankfully, I've got some left over. So we're just gonna empty these buckets into this, switch it to empty mode, and it should be doing its thing, which is good. Now the reason we're going to need tesseracts is because our universal cable lines can only handle see, I think we're using advanced, can only handle about 800 RF a tick, and we need ultimate universal cables to hit, what we would need, and that's kind of expensive. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if it actually bothers to hook up to these, the RF transfer cables from Electrocraft. Considering I have those operating at 200,000 RF a tick. Ignore that, I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what the hell that thing's talking about. But anywho, now that we've got that, and tesseracts, if memory serves, have basically unlimited throughput. So all we're going to really need to do is pop upstairs, turn on our engine, because I'm too lazy to actually walk up the stairs. We're going to just kind of put this. Excellent, it works. So, one item or fluid mode. Yes. Save the frequency, set the frequency, ignore redstone. And that's actually a tip for thermal expansion things. Turn this to ignored if it's on, and you don't really need a redstone signal to operate it. Like, if you're doing some kind of weird automation thing and you need redstone control, of course, have that on. But if you have it off, I'm not sure if that's the same thing as it was in previous versions, but in previous versions that would, reduce lag a little bit, which is good. So, now that we've got our laser drill, we've got our tesseract set up, we're going to sleep through the night, and we are going to set up a slaughterhouse. Not because we want to, but because we need to. I'm not sure what slaughterhouses work with. I think they only work with animals, but they could also work with just, any mob. So I'm going to build this, and I'm going to check, and yes, this thing is really hard or kind of hard on your gold supplies. So I'm going to check this and be back in just a tick. Alright, and the unofficial FTB Wiki, which actually seems to be a bit more useful than the official FTB Wiki, says that it does in fact work with any mob. So, I'm not sure if it does the mob drops, but you know what? Doesn't really matter. Number one, because I'm going to be harvesting these things. Cool, I think I just got a bonus seed. That most certainly works for me. I should now be able to do 3x4. Yes, sir. Excellent. How's my compost doing, actually? Doing very well. Still pretty much barely touching our supplies, which works for me. So, we're getting a reasonable amount of that. How are we doing on liquid experience? Reasonably well. We're going to turn this off. We're going to go in here and kill some things. Holy shit, that's a lot of things to kill. I did not expect that. Damn. Actually, why the hell am I using this? Let's close this door. And let's get my friend. Come here, Mr. Bedrock Sword. Go on, you filthy sons of bitches. We're just gonna kill that fire. You know what? Thing's burning. Not yet, anyway. Turn on delete mode and just get rid of these. I don't think there's really any use for them. These are cobblestone covers. Cobblestone cover. Alright then, so what would happen if I did that there, and put the slaughterhouse here. It's receiving power, it's doing its thing, and let's see here. How are we going to handle this? Well, actually, we do have a tesseract. So it could, theoretically... that's not a bad idea. Well, let's just see what it does now. I'll wait for these things to friggin' spawn. And we'll turn that on. Come here, little buddy. Get in front of it. Alright, it works. And then we got a little bit of meat. Good. Okay, so all we really need to do, pick this up, and not put this there because that is apparently a taken block thingy. We're going to put this right here. There we go. And there's receiving power and functioning. Excellent. Actually, now there's an idea. I wonder if I actually need these right now, considering I've got the slaughterhouse. I'm going to test an idea here. If this works, then I don't need these anymore. But anyway, it would be good to have them so the slaughterhouse can do its thing. And wouldn't have to worry about the spikes potentially interrupting our gathering of precious, precious pink slime, which we will need a lot of. Now then, we got our 30 spikes, 2 more advanced cable. Damn, this is going to be stretching it. But hey, what kind of person would I be if I didn't stretch my resources for all they're worth? There we go. Receiving power, doing its thing. Let's turn things on, see how they work. I'll just kind of leave that to work for a little while. We're going to go downstairs to visit our friend the Bedrock Breaker, to get our 16 extra bedrock dust. I will eventually update to, I think it's version 4B of Rega's mods that have come out recently, but the thing is, version 4B fixes the exploit I'm using here. So, yeah, I need to find a way to not use that exploit and, you know, generally speaking, make things, you know, less cheaty in that area. So, yeah. Damn, that's a lot of power. Upstairs. Yes, let's go to store some of our crap. Well, actually, iron spikes. Let's get those. There's not really much I can do. Well, actually, I think I have an idea. Yes. All I need is Bam Bam. That should get us reservoirs. We can go downstairs and use these to store the meat. Hello. You guys are gonna die. And that's funny. So yeah. Ow. Quit it. Stop being a dick. Don't be a dick. Be a dude. Quote murder face. Meat! Lovely meat! I'm gonna put this here. Reservoir here, which should be pink slime! Excellent. And now we get it running again. Screw you guys. That's fun. That's very fun. And messed up, but mostly fun. Oh god, I have way too much fun with that. But actually, give me a second here. I need to make a couple of things for the workings of the stuff, so I'll be back in just a tick. And I return! As you can see, we got our laser drill placed, and that is the laser drill's laser. Now, this is purely for demonstration purposes. Do not do this at home. Yeah, touching it will kill you. Touching it can kill you hard. So, yeah, we're gonna get whacked by the paddles a little bit, and rightfully so for our demonstrating of, you know, the bad things to do. And so, reservoir, 892 pink slime, that's a lot of meat. What the hell? You're supposed to... Oh, hell. Oh, well. Whoops. I had unintentionally turned it off, I think. So, we're gonna let that operate. Let's see here. We got ourselves a couple of ores, so we're just gonna put those in there. That in here. That must mean the magnetite's done. There we go. And a little bit extra, which is good. So, what does it take to make a slime embiggening syringe? Syringe, lapis, slime balls. Charming. Let's just make 4 syringes. Because we're going to want to embiggen this slime. I think they mean enlarge, but you know. Who am I to correct someone else's English? But you know, we're going to want to enlarge, and let's see here. Actually, for future use, let's get a reusable safari net, because we're going to grab this slime, we're going to make it big, and then we're going to reusable safari net on one of the smaller bits, so that we can then use that in an MFR auto spawner in case we ever need, you know, additional slime. Although that does require mob essence, we should be able to manufacture that with reasonable ease. So, while we wait, we're gonna, there we go, charge all of our crap up. We're gonna get a bucket, because we need it to grab our bucket of pink slime. Because the way you make a pink slime is by placing a bucket of pink slime in the world. So this goes off. That, however, is still on. We'll grab these. Okay, so apparently they still do drops, which is good, which is very, very good. It's exactly what we want. There we go. That's 964 millibuckets of pink slime, so that needs to run for a little bit longer. And since that seems to be doing a job almost better than our spikes, and since we have pretty much proof that it does the mob drops, I think we'll just get some covers and just kind of seal that up, because I think that works. I actually didn't expect that, which is good. I like it when things surprise me pleasantly. Emphasis on the effing pleasantly. So again, we're going to interrupt this thing here. We're going to have to kill one of our friends here, but whatever. I don't like them anyway. They're dicks. So, oh yeah, that's right. Covers. Yeah. Big scary Zambo. Don't care. And we gonna cover this here stuff up. We're just gonna let it work. Stick it in our mouth and let it work. As that rap song goes. And, oh yeah, derp, I completely forgot. We need to go check our Digiminer. I've let that thing run for quite a while now. It should be done. Or out of power, one of the two. Turn the damned engine off. Mr. Miner? How have you done? Oh, he is done! Hooray! So, I mean, another good thing about this, retains its inventory when you break it. So you don't need to worry about any, what? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I really need to, clean up my, I've got a lot of, things. You know, the things that mark where places are. Waypoints, there we go. Excuse me, I'm not good with words sometimes. I'm really just not good with them. Occasionally. So we're going to put this back where he was. We're going to oh crap, I'm recharging that with my thing. We're going to put our energy cube there. Use him to recharge our thing. And while we wait, we're going to grab all of this from our good friend the digital miner. And we don't have enough inventory space. Not a problem. That's why I've got these. We're just going to put all these in here. And sort. There we go. And get the extra stack of iron in there. And my god, that's a lot of iron. You're maxed out. Oh, there we go. Put that back in the energy slot. And we're going to go downstairs, yeah? We're going to put our yellorite into the grinder because apparently it is not compatible with mechanism. Even though we have, you know, another one bites the dust on here, for some reason it just refuses to bloody work. So we have to take the slow path with that. Kind of painful, kind of annoying, but, you know, whatever. Not a huge problem. I don't mind waiting a little bit. So we're going to grab all our shit here, all of our iron. And we're really going to put the strain on our power generation system. Really going to put the hurting on it. But you know what? We need to. We actually really do need to. Because how else are we going to know whether or not it's good enough for us? And not just generation, but also transportation. I forgot about that. So, while things are operating, I am going to pause this, let things run their course, and I'll be back once we're ready to take the next step. Well, that was actually pretty quick. The thing has around a bucket and a half of pink slime left inside of it, so we've got plenty left over. So we'll just leave the slaughterhouse to do its thing. We'll probably switch that over to a mob grinder at some point, so that way, you know, we can, you know, do that thing there. So we're gonna place this into the world, and at some point, eventually, yes, a pink slime. So we're gonna grab our bucket, grab our safari net. We're gonna make you bigger. And bigger. There we go. Yeah. And then trap one of you, and then kill the other. Yep, there we go. And that's another reason I got the bedrock sword. Looting 5. Doesn't get much better than that. Not without cheating, at least. I don't even think, oh, what is it? You know, the thing with the construct and the tankers. Yeah, Tycon. I don't think even it does that well. Let's see, so we're going to need 4 of these, so 4 times 2 is 8. 6, wow. Actually out of glowstone? Well, shit. Gold dust and redstone. That's a nice E2 thing, though. You know what? Let's go to hell. Not much there is a threat to us. Besides which, we can fly. So yeah, fuck hell. We need to go deeper. I've already been here, dude. There's old Kentucky Shark, and he has been there. So we're going to come in here, turn on magnet, because I'm too lazy to deal with things. And we're going to have at this glowstone thing with our wonderful little friend, our bedrock pick. It's got the silk touch, so it grabs the blocks instead of the dust, which actually works out well, since the dust can be kind of erratic in how much the blocks give you. This way, you always get a block's worth because you're getting the block. That's another little Minecraft note for you. If you've got silk touch, use it to gather glowstone, if nothing else. Much more efficient. And I think it can also break glass without it, expiring. And you know what? I just realized something I haven't done that I love doing. I haven't taken a digital miner to hell yet. That is something worth doing, actually. Because there's a lot of those nice little hell ores that are really well hidden. But, nothing hides from the digital miner. So I might actually unleash that at some point. Probably in the next episode. But we're going to go over here. You've got a bunch of glowstone. So we're going to use it. So we put our 4 pink slime balls here. 1 and 2. We need to make more of the machine blocks. 4, let's just make a dozen of them, because why the hell not? And this one, and 2 more pre-chargers. You can only have 4 pre-chargers per laser drill. So make note of that. Now then, the pre-chargers need to be placed, as you can see, 1 block away from the laser drill. On all 4 cardinal sides. And they'll basically make the laser drill work faster. Now then, our laser drill foci need to be yellow. So we're going to go upstairs. We're going to make ourselves... Well, actually, let's go back down and see how many foci it can take, because I think you can fill its inventory with foci. That's 3, that's 6, okay. Easy enough. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we're going to get 6. Holy shit, that requires emeralds? How many? Oh, right. That's right. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Let's do focus. Let's see here. We're going to need gold nuggets. So we're going to need stained glass. Which means we're going to need ceramic dyes. So we're going to need dandelion yellow. So we're going to make a bunch of that. We're going to get a bunch of clay, which thankfully we seem to have plenty of. Make a stack of ceramic yellow dye. We're going to make a bunch of yellow stained glass, which we will then turn into panes. And we will then use those to make 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 laser foci. Now then, there is one other thing we're going to need. RF transfer cables. Now remember, these things, ridiculously expensive. Let's see here, let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. And I made them ridiculously expensive because these are, of course, the mind tweakered ones. So we're going to need 16 blocks of redstone. The rest, I should probably have actually made that a block of diamond, but you know. So yeah, that should be enough to work our magic, because that's what I'm doing. Actually, no, that's not what I'm doing, because I'm not doing Thaumcraft. At least not yet. So, what's the optimal place to put this? Actually, it would probably be best to put it right on top, but that could actually be a pain in the ass, so I may need to make more of these, actually. So let's do that. Let's make 16 more blocks of redstone, and eventually I will get the pulse jet furnace back up and running. I had it running temporarily to make some crap, but for some reason, I forget why, I took it down. So yeah. There we go. I got that. Okay then. Now we're gonna need... That's right, I made a bunch of chests. So, get that. And get some iron. Because we're going to need a bit of size to our chest. And we're going to get a bit of gold. And there we go, a gold chest for our laser drill. Go downstairs here. And we're going to put our laser drill precharger powering system. Set the frequency. Node. We're going to put our gold chest atop it. All on the yellow frequency. And, we got enough. Let's just give it the old-fashioned reach around here. There we go. Should get it, let's see here, 5,000, yes. 5,000 RF a tick. That should function just fine. So we're gonna set this thing to send only. Turn off magnet mode, because I forgot to do that. We should be able to go downstairs and see this thing functioning. Oh, they're all red. They're all receiving power. Oh, whoops. There we go. This is receiving power, and this should be functioning rather well. As you see, it's generating some nether gold ore. So, once it gets its full work thing... Cheese? What? What the fuck? Okay. I don't even know. Use it to make a block of cheese. Okay, so apparently it comes from the moon. Because that makes sense. So that thing will dig up, or rather, you know, just kind of generate various ores for us. There we go, that looks a bit better. And eventually, according to, let's see, that's not the right one, but, excuse me. So your yellow frequency, yeah, should give us, eventually, yellorite. So here we got some sulfur, some other crap. Eventually we should get some damned yellorite from this thing, which is what we're interested in. So, that's how to, you know, holy crap. That's a lot of iron. So, you know, that's how to set up a laser drill. And we're going to be using it to hopefully fuel our friggin' reactor if it ever pulls out some damned yellorite. And or, uranium. I may need to actually key it to another color or find a way. I mean, I have an alternate way, but I don't really want to use like tons of magical crops for everything. As using one mod to do everything is just boring. And not exactly fun to watch either, so, I get that. I get that, believe me, I do. Damn, that thing needs fuel, though. And that's at 17 billion RF. I think it's around 1%. So the buffer is huge, obviously. But you know what? We need a huge buffer, because eventually we're going to be playing around with some fancy shit. So, needing a lot of power may be a thing in our future. Besides which, nothing succeeds like excess. So, I think that will be it for this episode. Catch me next time after I send a few things to hell. Namely, Mr. Digital Miner there. And see if this thing actually gets the damned uranium that we need to, continue functioning. Which it doesn't seem to want to. It seems to be getting everything other than uranium. So, that's annoying. Oh well, we'll find a way. We will find a way. So, that's it for episode 26. Catch me next time when I will be doing things. What things? Don't know exactly. Probably fixing this, because apparently it's not effing working. Or at least not receiving enough leaves or something. Actually, let's look at that. Oh, well, yeah, it's not getting enough earth essence. I really need to beef this up a lot. So, we're gonna kind of nick a stack of earth essence from this, considering it doesn't really need it all that much. Dirt is pretty voluminous when you make it, so, yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, we do have all those tons of, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And we shall be turning this oil crop into lubricant at some point, once this thing kind of fills out this whole little area here. So, again, I realize I've said this like 5 times already, but this is me signing off on this episode. Catch me next time when I do other things, and all that other happy shit. So, catch you guys later, and never forget, have fun out there.